good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are floating in this gigantic, beautiful soup we call the universe.
Oh my gosh, welcome back.
Welcome back to the magic shop, my dears, my honeys, my absolute legends.
And a very warm, very vibrating welcome to all of you. It is so wonderful to be back here. The energy in the studio today is, and I hope you can feel it coming through your headphones, it's absolutely electric.
Electric is an understatement.
I can barely sit still in my chair.
I am buzzing. I feel like I just drank a triple espresso and then high-fived a lightning bolt. Because, my nasty birds, my nice-hearted listeners, today is not just another Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh no.
Not even close. We are staring down the barrel of one of the most significant weeks of the decade, maybe.
Yeah.
We are looking at the week of January 26th to February 1st, 2026. And let me tell you, the sky is not just whispering politely. It is screaming, it is dancing, it is throwing a confetti parade with fireworks attached.
It really is.
Mm.
When we look at the astrological charts for this week, it's not the usual planetary traffic. We are seeing history in the making.
Right.
We are seeing the gears of the cosmos shift in a way that defines eras, not just, a few days.
Exactly. And you know who we are doing this for today? Who this whole big cosmic party is for?
Tell them.
We are doing this soul session specifically for the dreamers. We are doing this for the ones who have been crying in the shower for the last 10 years, wondering when the movie script changes.
Oh, the poets. The healers.
We are doing this for our mystical, magical, slightly confused, but always adorable Pisces.
The fish. Yes. The old souls of the Zodiac. If you are a Pisces or a Pisces rising, or if you just love a Pisces and have been trying to figure out why they've been staring blankly at a wall for the last hour.
For the last decade.
Huh. Yes. Then this session is for you.
We know our Pisces friends are already impatient. You guys feel everything before it even happens.
Oh, absolutely. They're way ahead of us.
You're probably sitting there tapping your foot thinking, I know the vibe is shifting. I can feel the static in the air. Just tell me what it is already. So we won't make you wait.
We promise.
But first, we have to set the stage. We have to paint the backdrop. Because you can't understand the Pisces fairy tale without understanding the massive, earth-shaking events happening in the sky this week for everyone.
We really do. You have to understand the setting to get your personal narrative right. And the setting starts with the headline event. Monday, January 26th. Neptune is entering Aries.
Neptune entering Aries. Okay, we need to pause here and really unpack this.
Let's do it.
This isn't just a planet moving from one room to another. This is the huge transformation of the year alert. Boom.
It is the shift.
But help me out here. Neptune is the planet of water, dreams, and, fog, right? And Aries is fire, action, and war. Isn't that a bit of a contradiction?
Oh, it is.
Isn't that like trying to mix oil and water or, I don't know, fire and gasoline?
That is exactly what makes it so explosive and so profound. Think about it this way. Neptune is a very slow-moving planet. It takes about 165 years to circle the entire zodiac.
Wow.
For the last 14 years, roughly since 2011 or 2012, Neptune has been in Pisces.
Which is its home turf. It's been comfortable there. It's been sitting on its own couch, wearing sweatpants, watching sad movies, and just feeling all the feelings.
Precisely. It's been lounging. Neptune in Pisces is pure, unadulterated water. It's dreams, intuition, spirituality, compassion.
Yep.
But it's also fog, illusion, escapism, and a total lack of boundaries.
Right.
It's been a time of deep feeling, but sometimes it's been about drowning in those feelings. It's been hard to see the shore.
It's been like living in a watercolor painting that someone just spilled a glass of water on.
That's a perfect way to put it.
Everything just runs together. And now, on January 26th, that planet of dreams packs its bags and moves into Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac.
The spark.
Aries is the I am. Aries is the spark of life.
So imagine the sensation. You have been in a deep sleep for 14 years. You've been dreaming, floating, maybe a little lost in the ether, and suddenly, snap, the alarm clock goes off.
Yeah.
But it's not a gentle chime. It's a trumpet. You wake up, you drink an energy drink, and you decide to run a marathon. That is Neptune moving from Pisces to Aries.
Wow.
It is spirituality meeting action.
I love that analogy. It's like the aha moment on steroids. But historically, this is huge too, right? Because 165 years ago, what was happening then?
Well, the last time Neptune was in Aries was roughly 1861 to 1875.
Okay.
In the United States, that was the Civil War. It was a time of immense ideological conflict where spiritual or moral ideals, that's Neptune, were fought for with blood and fire, that's Aries.
Whoa.
But it was also the birth of modern spiritualism, the Red Cross compassion in action.
So we aren't just looking at, like, I might have a weird dream tonight. We're looking at a cycle that lasts until, what, 2038 or 2039? Where we literally fight for our dreams. We are entering the era of the spiritual warrior.
Spiritual warrior is the perfect term. It's the shift from I feel to I do.
Right.
It's taking those nebulous, beautiful Pisces ideals and forging them into a sort of action.
That is so exciting, but also, you know, a little terrifying. I mean, warriors usually have to fight something.
Well, yeah.
But the universe wasn't done, was it? It decided, hey, let's not just change the era, let's also blow things up a little bit.
Just for fun.
On January 28th, just 2 days later, we have Mars conjunct Pluto in Aquarius.
This is the power surge. And when I say power surge, I mean like sticking a fork in the electrical socket of the galaxy.
Oh my God.
Mars is the planet of war, action, it's the gas pedal. Pluto is the planet of death, rebirth, power, and the atomic nucleus. It's the engine, or sometimes it's the bomb.
And they are meeting in Aquarius. The sign of the future, the sign of the collective, the sign of the internet.
Yes. Aquarius represents the hive mind, technology, social structures. When Mars and Pluto meet there, it is a revolutionary energy. It's explosive.
It's chain breaking.
It's about breaking chains.
Yeah.
It's about looking at the structures that hold us back, technological, societal, personal, and just smashing through them.
This sounds like a movie trailer in a world where Mars meets Pluto. But seriously, for the average person, or specifically for our Pisces listeners, does this mean trouble? Is this like hide under the bed energy?
It can be tense. It definitely can. Mars-Pluto energy is high pressure. In crowds, you might feel people are on edge. On social media, you might see cancel culture go nuclear or huge revolutionary movements spark up instantly. It's a burn it down to build it better kind of vibe.
Okay.
But for personal transformation, it is unmatched. It gives you the nuclear fuel to change your life overnight.
So maybe don't pick a fight in the grocery store line on Wednesday is what we're saying.
Probably not a good idea.
Because everyone is carrying a little bit of plutonium in their pocket?
Definitely not. Channel that energy into your own transformation. Fight your own demons, not the barista.
Right. Okay. And then just to add a little sparkle, maybe a spotlight on top of the explosion.
The cherry on top.
We have a full moon in Leo on February 1st or 2nd, depending on your time zone.
The Leo full moon. It's the spotlight. Leo is the heart, the ego, the stage. After all this shifting and revolution and fog clearing, the full moon says, I am here. Look at me. Validate my heart.
It's the main character energy moment of the week.
It absolutely is. And it provides a necessary counterbalance. Aquarius, where Mars and Pluto are, is about the group, the collective, the we. Leo's about the I. So this full moon reminds us that while we are part of a revolution, we are also individuals who need love and applause and joy.
And we also have a little sweetness to smooth it all over, right? I saw Mercury and Venus are hugging it out in Aquarius on the 29th.
They are. That's the socializing aspect. It's great for sweet talking, for making connections, for intellectual conversations that feel like flirting.
So it's not all intense.
No, it acts as a cooling balm on that Mars-Pluto burn.
Okay, so the sky is busy, the sky is chaotic, but in, like, a good way. It's like a construction site where they are building a palace.
Yes, it.
But now, let's zoom in. Let's open the fairy tale book to the chapter marked Pisces. My dreamy fishes. My intuitive legends, are you ready? Because segment 1 is what I like to call the Great Relief.
The Great Relief. That is the perfect title. Because, frankly, Pisces, you have been through it.
You survived. You made it. Can we just give a round of applause to every Pisces listening right now?
Seriously.
You are still standing. You are the final girl in the horror movie who makes it to sunrise.
It's true. We have to really validate what the last 14 years have been like. With Neptune in your sign, your first house of identity, you have been acting as the psychic sponge for the entire collective consciousness.
Psychic sponge. That sounds messy and exhausting.
It is. The first house is your mask, your physical body, how you greet the world. When Neptune is there, the mask dissolves. You have no skin. You walk into a room, and if someone is sad, you become sad. If someone is angry, you feel angry. You've felt everyone's pain.
So that's why.
You've been foggy.
Yeah.
You've probably felt lost at sea more times than you can count.
You've been the main character in a really sad indie movie where it rains all the time and the soundtrack is just a cello.
Yes.
But here is the aha moment. The director just yelled, cut.
Yes. Neptune leaving your first house is massive. The fog is lifting off your face. That feeling of being a victim of circumstance or just feeling overwhelmed by the world's emotions, it's ending. You are waking up.
No more crying in the shower for no reason, my honeys. Put the waterproof mascara away.
At least not as often.
You won't need it as much. You are drying those tears and you're looking in the mirror and seeing yourself clearly, maybe for the first time in a decade.
It's clarity. That's the gift. You're moving from a state of total dissolution to a state where you can actually define who you are again.
A boundary.
You can say, this is me and that is you. We are not the same person. That boundary is returning.
I can just imagine all the Pisces listeners taking a deep breath right now and realizing, wait, that heavy backpack I was carrying, it wasn't mine. I was carrying everyone else's luggage.
Exactly. You can put it down now. The porter service is closed.
So the fog lifts. You can see clearly. But what do you see? Well, this brings us to segment 2, which I am very, very excited about.
Me too.
I call this the treasure chest. Because Neptune isn't just disappearing, it's moving into your second house.
The second house.
Yeah.
The house of money, resources, possessions, and crucially, self-worth.
Money. We love to hear it. So Neptune, the planet of dreams and magic, is walking into the house of cash. But wait, Neptune dissolves things. Does this mean their money dissolved? Or does it mean money magically appears? Please say magically appears.
That is the million-dollar question, pun intended. It could be either, depending on how you handle it. But the high vibration of this transit is divine inspiration.
Okay.
Neptune in Aries in the second house brings a sudden influx of intuitive guidance regarding finances.
So it's not just about grinding harder at a boring job. It's about listening to that weird little voice in your head, that nudge.
Yes, it's not about logic. It's about intuition leading you to abundance. The logic comes later.
So it's like you have a dream about a new business idea, or you suddenly get this flash of inspiration for a creative project that could make bank.
Yes. And because it's in Aries, remember, Aries is fire. Aries is action.
Right.
There is this I can do it spirit. Pisces, you are stopping the dreaming about wealth and starting the acting upon it.
Oh, I love this.
Aries gives you the courage to say, I earned this. I can make this happen.
I did this. I love that energy for them. Instead of waiting for a rescue boat, they are building a luxury yacht. They're taking the wheel.
And we have to look at new revenue streams here. Neptune rules specific industries. It rules the arts, spirituality, healing, the ocean, liquids, chemistry, pharmaceuticals, photography.
So all the magical stuff.
All the magical, creative, and healing stuff. So making money from these talents is highly favored.
Maybe it's time to start that Etsy shop for your watercolor paintings. Or finally charge for those tarot readings you've been doing for free for your friends. Or maybe invent a new kind of perfume.
Precisely. Monetize the magic.
Yeah.
But it's also about self-worth. It's not just the cash in the bank. It's feeling that you are valuable.
Right.
It's a spiritual upgrade to your self-esteem. You stop selling yourself short.
I love that. But knowing you, my wise friend, there is always a but. There's always a little asterisk at the bottom of the page.
What?
You mentioned Neptune dissolves boundaries. Does that apply to the bank account too?
You know me well. There is a wise warning here, delivered with a smile, of course. Neptune is still Neptune. It is still the planet of fog and illusion.
Okay.
When it enters your money house, it can make you feel incredibly abundant, which is great.
Right.
Until you spend money you don't actually have.
Ah, right. The I feel like a millionaire, so I will buy a yacht syndrome.
Exactly. Neptune can make you view money as fluid, which it is on an energetic level, but sometimes you need it to be solid, like when paying rent.
Yeah, landlords tend to want the solid kind.
They do. So don't buy the castle made of clouds just yet, my nasty birds. Check the bank account balance on your phone app, not just in your third eye.
Check the app, not the third eye. I'm putting that on a t-shirt. I love it. And there's a very specific rule we picked up from our sources for this period, right?
Yes.
It's the 17th of February rule.
The 17th of February rule. Everyone write this down. Tattoo it on your arm if you have to.
What is the logic behind this date? Why then?
Basically, because Neptune is just entering this new sign, this new territory of Aries. The energy is turbulent. It's like moving into a new house. There's dust everywhere. Boxes are unpacked. You can't find your wallet.
It's chaotic.
The initial ingress creates fog. The advice is to wait until mid-February, specifically after the 17th, before making major financial commitments.
So dream big this week. Write down the business plan, design the logo, but maybe don't sign the lease on the storefront until after Valentine's Day.
Ideally, yes. Don't sign huge contracts. or make irreversible financial decisions right at the start of the transit. Let the dust settle.
Okay.
Let the initial fog clear so you can see the reality of the opportunity, not just the fantasy of it.
Got it. Dream now, sign later. Okay, let's move on to something a little spookier, but in a fun way. Segment 3, the secret garden. Or maybe the haunted attic. We're talking about the 12th house.
The 12th house. This is actually the natural home of Pisces, so you're comfortable here. It's the subconscious, the hidden realms, the backstage of your life.
Where the magic happens.
It's where we dream, where we meditate, but also where we hide things. And this week, we have that explosive Mars-Pluto conjunction happening right there in your 12th house.
Mars, the warrior, and Pluto, the transformer, having a meeting in the attic of your mind. That sounds loud.
It is.
That sounds like a construction crew with jackhammers showed up while you were trying to nap.
It is a massive spring cleaning. But imagine your subconscious is an attic filled with old boxes, dusty memories, fears you haven't looked at in 20 years. Mars and Pluto aren't going up there with a feather duster. They're going up there with a flamethrower and a trash compactor.
They are nuking the dust bunnies.
They are clearing it out. This means you might experience very vivid dreams, prophetic dreams even. Your sleep life might feel more active than your waking life.
Active dreaming. I like that. But what about the ghosts you mentioned?
You might have old fears or ghosts popping up suddenly. Traumas or anxieties you thought you buried might surface for one last look.
Like that time you embarrassed yourself in 3rd grade. Or like deeper stuff.
Deeper stuff. Deep-seated anxieties about power, control, or anger. But also, this transit rules hidden enemies.
Ooh, the tea is spilling. Hidden enemies revealing themselves. Does this mean I need to be paranoid? Is my neighbor plotting against me?
No. Paranoia is the low vibration of this. The high vibration is revelation.
Okay.
Hidden enemies can be people who haven't been on your side, people who have been smiling to your face but not wishing you well.
Yeah.
The mask comes off this week.
And you know what? Good! Let them reveal themselves. If someone is fake, I want to know.
Exactly. So you can wave goodbye to them. Bye, Felicia. This isn't scary. It's liberation. It's like throwing out all the old junk so you can redecorate your soul.
I love this. You are breaking chains you didn't even know you were wearing. That is such a powerful image.
It is. But I have to ask, what is the biggest hidden enemy usually?
Oh, I know this one. It's me. It's the self-saboteur.
Bingo. Mars and Pluto in the 12th house is often a war against your own self-undoing behaviors.
Oh.
You might suddenly realize, oh my God, I am the one holding myself back.
Yeah.
And because it's Mars, the planet of action, you finally have the power to stop doing it.
That is the ultimate cleaning. And hey, with all this activity in the subconscious, the sources mentioned a health note too, right?
Yeah.
Because the 12th house is also hospitals and recovery and rest.
Yes. This energy can be draining physically because so much is happening psychologically, is
Right.
psychosomatic.
Yeah.
If you are fighting dragons in your dreams, you wake up tired. So pay attention to your sleep patterns. Mars and Pluto here can sometimes affect veins, circulation, or even just inflammation.
So rest is productive. That's the takeaway. Take a nap, my loves. The universe is doing the heavy lifting in the attic. You just lie on the couch and hydrate.
The universe is doing the work for you. I like that. Let the trash take itself out. Don't try to run a marathon on the same day you are performing psychic surgery on yourself.
Exactly. Now, let's come back down to earth. Or rather, let's go to the daily grind. Segment 4, the royal routine. We have that full moon in Leo lighting up the 6th house.
The 6th house. This is the opposite of the 12th house. The 12th is hidden. The 6th is visible routine.
Okay.
It governs your daily habits, your health, your work environment, and your service to others. A full moon here is a climax or a decision point.
And since it's Leo, it's not just I need to file these papers. It's I am the queen of my cubicle.
Laughs. Yes. Leo demands recognition. It demands heart. So a decision is being made about work. Maybe a project ends and you get a standing ovation.
I'll take it.
Or maybe you realize, I am too talented for this drudgery, and you decide to change how you work.
It's the end of the gray, boring routine. It's finding joy in the mundane. I don't just brew coffee. I create liquid happiness.
Exactly. It's bringing creativity into the service. And health-wise, it's a sudden desire to shine through your health.
A glow up. We love a glow up.
You might decide to start a new diet, not because you hate your body, but because you love it. You want to glow. You want to feel majestic in your physical form. Leo rules the spine and the heart. You want to stand tall.
But my favorite part of the 6th house, and I know the listeners will love this, tell them about the cute factor.
Ah, yes. The sixth house rules small animals and pets.
Kittens, puppies, bunnies.
With the full moon in Leo here, your pets are highlighted. And Leo is the cat of the zodiac, after all.
Oh, that's right.
So maybe your cat demands to be treated like royalty more than usual, even.
Fuss. Maybe it's time to adopt that kitten you've been eyeing. Or maybe your current fur baby needs a spa day. Get them a little bow tie.
It's a great week to connect with animals. They ground you. When your mind is in the 12th house exploding with Pluto, your cat in the 6th house reminds you to just sit down and purr.
That is beautiful advice. Pet the cat to survive the revolution.
There you go.
Okay, so we've got money coming, we've got the subconscious cleaning itself, we've got a royal routine. But what about love? What about friends? Segment 5 is all about socializing and Saturn's tough love.
This is an interesting paradox for Pisces this week. We have Venus, the planet of love, and Mercury, communication, in Aquarius.
Right.
For Pisces, Aquarius is that 12th house area again.
Wait, so the party planets are in the hermit house. That sounds confusing.
It is a bit.
Huh.
Socially, you might feel a bit withdrawn. The 12th house is secrecy and retreat. You might not want to go to the big stadium concert. You might prefer a cozy, secret chat in a corner booth with one best friend.
Or a secret DM slide. A clandestine romance.
Oh, yes.
Possibly. It favors privacy. It favors intimacy over popularity. And honestly, the advice here is it's okay to ghost the party if you want to meditate in the bathtub.
Permission to ghost granted.
That quiet space is your power source right now.
Sorry, I can't come out. I'm busy staring at a candle and downloading wisdom from the cosmos.
That is a valid excuse for a Pisces this week.
I love it.
But we also have to mention Saturn, the big guy. Saturn has been in Pisces for a couple of years now.
Ugh, Saturn. The strict teacher. The dad who tells you to do your homework before you can watch TV.
That's the one.
He's been hanging out in Pisces, cramping your style, hasn't he?
He has been heavy. He brings restriction and responsibility. But remember, Saturn rewards hard work. The hopeful message from our sources is that this phase is maturing you. You are becoming masters of your own reality.
So the hardship wasn't for nothing. It was the training montage in your movie. You know that part in the movie where the hero is lifting logs in the snow and running up mountains? That's been the last 2 years for Pisces. But now comes the victory. Yes, you are stronger, more disciplined, and more real than you have ever been. Saturn has given you a backbone.
Okay.
And just to sprinkle some sugar on top,
Mhm.
toward the weekend, Friday and Saturday, the moon enters Cancer.
Ooh, Cancer moon. Water sign energy. My favorite.
Yes,
Yeah.
a fellow water sign. And it sends a beautiful trine, a harmonious angle, to your 5th house of love and hobbies.
So survive the week, do the cleaning, dream the dreams, and then by the weekend, love is in the air.
It connects your feelings, the moon, to your romance sector, the 5th house. It's lovely, romantic, flowy energy, a perfect way to end a transformative week.
It really sounds like a fairy tale, doesn't it? The fog lifting, the dragons being slain in the attic, finding the treasure, and ending with a kiss.
It really is. It's a happily ever after, created by your own growth.
So let's wrap this up for our beautiful fishes. To summarize, the fog is gone, the money ideas are flowing, you are cleaning out the spiritual closet, and you are looking absolutely fabulous while doing it.
You are reclaiming your power. You are stepping into a 12-year cycle of realizing your dreams through action.
It is going to be amazing. Your Pisces spirit is waiting for big surprises next week. In order not to miss it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, What Do Stars Say? We are your best friends in the sky.
And if you liked our horoscope interpretation of this week, and we know you did, don't forget to like it. It helps the magic spread.
Don't be shy to share your comments with us. We want to hear your dreams. Tell us what came out of your attic. Tell us if you bought your cat a bow tie.
Yes, please share. May your week be filled with stardust, intuition, and huge smiles.
Sending you plenty of positive energy. You got this. Wah.
Goodbye, everyone.
Guy.
Wait. Actually, hang on. Before we go.
Oh, wait. I feel like we need to dig just a little bit deeper into something you mentioned. I'm not letting you off the hook that easy.
Oh. What's on your mind? I thought we were done.
I want to go back to that Neptune and Aries thing. You said it's spiritual warriors. But isn't there a danger there? I mean, warriors fight. If everyone is fighting for their spiritual truth, isn't that just chaos?
That is a brilliant question. And yes, that is the shadow side. Absolutely.
Yeah, I know it.
When Neptune, which is belief, meets Aries, which is war, you get crusades. You get people who are so convinced their dream is the only reality that they try to force it on others.
Yeah. My intuition says you're wrong, so prepare to die.
Exactly. That is the danger zone. For Pisces, the lesson over the next 12 years is to fight for your dream without trampling on someone else's. It's about asserting your boundary, not invading theirs.
So be a warrior for defense, not offense. That's a good way to think about it.
Or be a warrior for creation. Use that fire to build something amazing, not to burn something down.
That makes sense. And speaking of burning things down, Mars and Pluto in the 12th house. We talked about hidden enemies, but what about hidden talents? Does it work that way too?
Oh, absolutely. The 12th house is the treasure house, too. It's where we hide our gifts because we're afraid of them.
Like maybe you're secretly a great singer, but you only sing in the shower because you're scared.
Yes. Mars and Pluto might just blow the door off the shower. They might force you to take that talent public.
Step out of the shower and onto the stage. That connects to the Leo full moon in the 6th house, the work sector.
See, it's all connected. The subconscious release in the 12th house frees up the energy to shine in your daily work in the 6th house.
Right.
You can't shine if you're holding onto a beach ball of trauma underwater.
Holding a beach ball underwater? I feel attacked. That is exactly what it feels like.
Right.
It takes so much effort to keep it down.
And Mars and Pluto just pops it. It flies up, splashes everyone. It's messy. But then it's floating on the surface, and you don't have to hold it anymore.
The relief, the sheer relief of that.
That is the theme of the week, relief through release.
I love it. Okay, one last question. The 17th of February rule. Is that a hard rule? What if I have to sign a contract on February 1st? Am I doomed?
No, you're not doomed. Astrology is weather, not a prison sentence. If you have to sign, just bring an umbrella.
Bring an umbrella. What does that mean?
It means read the fine print 3 times. Get a lawyer to look at it. Have a backup plan. Be extra diligent.
Okay.
The energy is foggy, so you need to bring your own flashlight.
Okay, that is practical advice I can use. Be your own flashlight.
Exactly.
All right, now I feel fully unpacked. My dears, my honeys, thank you for hanging out with us in the magic shop. For real this time.
It has been an absolute pleasure.
Go shine your light. Go hug your cat. Go get that money.
And trust your intuition. It's your superpower.
We love you. Bye.